And we're back with another episode of Let's Play, the one, the only, Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. I'm your host, the RPG guy. Let's do this.
And where do you think you're going?
I was actually going to go and take a massive shit. You want to watch?
You're off to look for Kai, aren't you? Well, I'm coming with you.
Alright, but I warn you, my shits are lethal. Up to 10 feet.
Oh, hello, Veronica. What are you doing out here?
Oh, those stupid fishermen said the party was only for grown-ups, so they couldn't let me in. Is every bar in the world full of stubborn idiots or something?
Or law-abiding citizens who know that minors aren't supposed to go into bars.
Anyway, you're going to look for Kai, aren't you? I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well join you.
I mean, give me $50. I'm still gonna get it. It's, you know, the quest for $50. Dragon Quest 12. Loan of about $50. The quest for $50. There's a comedy adventure for you. Somebody who just wants to make $50 because that's all he needs for something, and nobody knows what it is. Oh, that's right. We're not supposed to do that yet. Well, actually, while we're out running around, we can grab a few of the, or at least one of the items, or so that you can only get that respawn rate thing. So let me grab those really quick while we're here. That way we don't have to worry about it later. Yoink. We'll run back through here. And we'll get the one that's right down here, which is, to me, I think is the more important one, because these don't come up nearly as often, I don't think. So it'll be nice to have an extra one in our inventory. Not that I don't think we need to use it very often, but like I said, nice to have it. I need to head down. And over here. Oh, hey, you're the guys who beat Tentacular, right? We owe you one for that for sure. You go back to the luau. I bet the rest of the men will be missing their guest of honor already, unless you got some business with me. Waiting for a guy called Kai, huh? Sure, that's me, Kai Nui, to my mom, but everybody calls me Kai. What do you want? Remind Kai that Michelle is waiting for him. Yes, your fish, Nookie, is waiting for you.
Sorry, but I'm not the man from your story. You must have me mixed up with somebody else.
Don't give us that nonsense. We know you're the only Kai in Honolulu. If you never meant to marry that poor mermaid, you should never have proposed to her.
Hey, go easy on the accusations, will you? People here got no love for mermaids. If they think I do, I'll be in trouble. The Kai you're looking for is my grandfather, Kainoa. I take it you've heard the tale of the mermaid's curse?
Yep.
Yes, your mother told us all about it. But I can't see what an old fairy tale has to do with anything. You can't keep Michelle waiting any longer.
I mean, you could, but kind of a dick move.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not a fairy tale, it's true. The fisherman from the story, that was my tutu, my grandpa.
Huh?
It all happened 50 years ago.
Oh, snap.
It happened just like my ma tells it. But the story didn't end there.
Jerry.
10 years
Yeah,
after
there's some
Grandpa
Jerry
got
Springer
chased
bullshit.
out of the village, the kahuna's daughter, Leilani, she married another man, and they had a kid together. After the baby came, the people started to forget about Kainoa and the curse the mermaid put on him. Till one day, another great storm struck, even more violent than the one that sent my grandfather to the bottom of the sea. The kahuna's boat went down, and him and his daughter's new husband went with it. The men who survived went to break the news to Leilani, but when they got there, her and the baby, they were nowhere to be found. The villagers said it was the mermaid's revenge, that she took all 4 of them because she couldn't have Kainoa.
Damn.
So they lit torches and they marched to Saikiki Beach to confront him. When they threw open the door of his hut, they couldn't believe what they saw. He'd been living all alone for the last 10 years, but there he was with a baby in his arms. And the baby, it was dripping with water. They ran off screaming, talking about how he must have had a kid with the mermaid. And that was the last time anyone from the village went to Saikiki.
Wait, but that baby must have been your mother, which would mean she was half mermaid, which would make you...
Cooley, don't even say it. My mother is a human being. My grandpa found her abandoned on the beach and raised her as his own. He never had a kid with a mermaid. That's just a stupid rumor made up by a bunch of superstitious fishermen.
Alright, merb person.
If that mermaid really is still out there somewhere waiting for Grandpa, there's something I want you to give her. Meet me on Saikiki Beach. It's on the other side of the cape. You can get there through the chapel at the back of the village. I'll leave the door unlocked.
Okay. Simple enough. Let's move. So now we head up to that church area and get that sorted out. Look what it says me. Grab this. Because once I realized it wasn't inside the chapel, I was like, oh, I can't get that yet. Idiot. Well, a lot of people get buried here at Saikiki Beach, it would seem. And you guys know me, I like free shit. I don't think there's anything over here. Alright, let's go up here. Because there is a goodie that we don't want to miss out on. As per usual, we get a delicious mini medal. We got a nice little stack of these growing. Can't wait to turn them in.
This veil was my tutu's. Ma said when she found him after he died, he was just lying there holding on to it. Guess there was a reason I never threw it away. If you really know where to find that mermaid, I want you to take it to her and tell her he's dead.
Damn. So receive the lover's veil.
Look, I'm sorry if I was kind of short with you back there, but it hasn't been easy for me and my ma. After Grandpa died, they let her go back to the village and marry a local guy. But it didn't stop folks talking. But she rose above it, turned it into that story show of hers. And now that's how she makes her living. She's a smart woman. Tough, too. I hate that mermaid for what she's put us through. And I don't want my kids to suffer like we have. The kahuna's finally letting me sail with the other men. The curse is nearly undone. Please, take the veil and let that be an end to it.
We need to go pay Her Majesty Michelle a visit. Like I said, this is some Jerry Springer shit. Before we talk to her, we're also going to pick up that little sparkly. Hello again, my friend. I'm so happy you've returned. It's been long since you went off. I got a bit concerned. I worry that your ship had sunk or Kai had gone away. That's why I'm singing happy songs to keep my tears at bay. But you don't need to know that. Seriously, shut up, Shell. The only thing that matters is that you're safe and well. So tell me, did you find my Kai? Is he as well as ever? Is he on his way to meet me here so we can be together? It's fucking rhyming. Lie to Michelle and tell her that Kai's coming to meet her. Yeah, we're not gonna lie to her. And we tell her the truth. My Kai is dead. This can't be true. I don't believe a word. It's ludicrous, ridiculous, preposterous, absurd. She's been stung with the Dr. Seuss disease. Hold on a minute. What's that thing you're holding in your hand? A net of pearls and seashells on a pretty coral band. You say my Kai made me this veil to wear when we were wed and clutched it as he passed away. You're saying that he's dead? No, please no, it can't be so. I know you'd never break that promise that he made to me. There must be some mistake. Making sure that rhymed. How can Kai have passed away? I nursed him back to health. I simply won't believe it till I found out for myself. I need to meet the Kai you met and hear it straight from him. Take me to Honolulu. You can sail and I can swim. What's that? Why don't I come aboard? Oh, thanks, you're very kind. There's a lot to think about. I'll follow on behind. Okay, so let's get to our ship. And we sail back to Honolulu. They drop anchor in the waters off Waikiki Beach to keep Michelle from the eyes of the fearful fishermen. Because, you know. The locals see a mermaid, they'll fill their hearts with fear. I'll hide on this abandoned beach and wait for Kai right here. I'm sorry to keep asking, but this is my final plea. Would you please find that man you met and bring him back to me? Well, you know, if you stop rhyming a little bit, I might actually be more enticed. Alright, I'll just do it. So we need to go get Kai. No, Kiddly Kai. Where are you, my friend? Actually, there's Kai's house right there in the western area. Running. So you give that mermaid the veil, yeah. Mahalo, thanks, friend. Sorry for making you take care of that for me. Do something for your return. Fix up your ship. Get you some pearls, maybe. Just say the word, huh? You want me to go to Waikiki Beach with you? Why would you want to go to a lonesome place like that? Well, if you're sure that's all you want, I guess a promise is a promise. Lead the way. It is a promise, motherfucker. Like you have a choice. I'll drag you by your pubes. Let's go. Get this fucking thing over with. I don't mean it like in a mean way, but like one must always try to finish one's ends to a means, even if they're not directly responsible. Just wash your hands of it by saying your last bit. Get it over with. And do it in a nice, well-mannered way, and everything will work out in the end. In other words, don't be a douche.
Why have you brought me here?
That voice, it's music to my ears. I feel like I could cry. Oh, darling, tell me, is it you? My one and only Kai?
No, I'm not your one and only Kai. I think that you could possibly be high.
Yeah, I'm Kai. Do I know you?
too quick to jump for joy? You don't know me, I don't know you. You're not my darling boy.
No, I'm not. The man you loved, he was my grandfather. But he's not here anymore.
Get wrecked!
My darling Kai, my one true love, the one that I adored. You died alone and friendless on this cold and windswept shore?
All I did was think of your cock. How silly that I was. I should have thought about resetting my stupid clock. That's kind of what happened here.
How could I forget we mermaids live 500 years?
I'm a monster.
Quick as a flash, a human life just ups and disappears. Without Kai, hours seem to pass too slowly to be true. But now I see cruel time was flowing faster than I knew.
Aw, poor Michelle.
Thanks for finding Kai for me. You've been a proper friend. To trace my love across the sea until the bitter end. I said I would reward you, and I mean to pay that debt. You'll find your prize upon the selfsame island where we met. I'm sorry I can't come along and see you on your way, but now I'm here, I can't go back. I think I have to stay.
Jerry. Yeah, it's sad. It is sad. But, you know, it's this kind of, this isn't the first story like this that's ever been written. One thing that's fun about Dragon Quest games is they definitely take a lot of folklore into their side stories and even their main stories, and they do a good job telling them.
I waited for you so long through sun and stormy weather. But now it's time, at long last, we're going to be together.
Holy crap, it's a crapple. Moist!
You've got your granddad's hands, you know. So soft yet strong and honest. The hands of one who'd never ever make a faithless promise.
Oh boy. Don't worry, they're not gonna go there. That would
A
be too
mermaid
weird,
who
I think.
sets foot on land will perish in the brine. But that's alright. I got to meet my darling one last time. If I had been a human, or if he had been like me, perhaps we could have lived together, happy as can be. But I'm a mermaid. He's a man. There's no point asking why. He was my one true love. But now, it's time to say goodbye.
Vanished like a fart in the wind. Or diarrhea in the water. Or when I pee inside a public
Can't
pool.
stop thinking I've seen her somewhere before. Of course! Grandpa's cabin!
To be fair, though, Kai's probably going through all kinds of shit in his head right now, like, what the fuck? Okay, before we talk to Kai, let's make sure we grab this. Yay!
this is Grandpa's handwriting. Dearest beloved, ever since you saved me on the day of the great storm, the dream of one day being reunited with you is all I have lived for. But now I fear that dream is over. Forgive me, my darling, but I cannot keep my promise. Some years after my boat was burned and I was exiled to this beach, the fishing fleet was hit by another great storm, and many people lost their lives. The kahuna and his daughter Leilani's husband were among them. One night, not long afterward, I saw a woman standing on the cliffs. She had a baby in her arms. It was Leilani, the woman who was once to be my wife.
Damn.
With her father and husband gone, she had lost all hope and all reason. I called out to her, but in her grief, she could not hear me. Before my disbelieving eyes, she threw herself into the ocean. I tried to save them. I did everything I could, but only the baby survived.
Kai? You're sure you're fine to row back home? You're not in any pain? I wish you'd let me keep you till you're fighting fit again.
Don't worry about me, Michelle. You fixed me up real good. I'm fitter than ever.
Kai, I know you've got to go. There's things you have to do. Just promise me you'll be back soon. I'll wait right here for you.
Ooh, those are giggity eyes right there.
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, Michelle. I can't leave. I can't just be thinking of myself anymore. This child needs me. The villagers say you put a curse on me, but it's only because they don't understand. They don't want what happened to me to happen to anybody else. You have to forgive them. They don't know you like I do. They don't know you at all. And what they don't know, they fear.
That's just a general.
I sometimes wonder if you're still sitting there on that rock, still waiting for me to return. But it's too late for me now. I'll never make it back there. I'll understand if you can never forgive me. But I want you to know one thing. I love you. I always will.
I'm such a
I'm
monster.
sorry. I shouldn't have been so hard on you. Without you, I'd never have known all of this. Never met Michelle. All this time, I hated that mermaid for what she did to my grandfather. But now I see how he really felt. He wasn't cursed. He really loved her.
Damn. Which, at the end of the day, means that you're kind of a douchebag. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Sorry for making you do all this stuff for me and my family, but thanks. Because of you, my eyes are finally open. In my heart of hearts, I think I hated my grandpa more than I hated the mermaid who cursed him. I was ashamed. But now I know the truth. He wasn't cursed. He was in love. Let us go to the strand. See ya, bro. Are you Jesus? Just watching as we teleport away, right? Look it, see it respawned again already. Which makes me assume the other thing down below did, so we might grab that and lower Honolulu as we need to. But actually, we'll wait on that. What? And we find Lorelie's harp. Dear friend, if you are reading this, it means I've gone away. If what you said to me is true, I don't think I can stay. Thanks for all you've done for me, and please don't feel too sad. After my Kai, you're the kindest friend I ever had. I promised that I'd take you to the Mermaid seabed town, and though I can't come with you now, this harp will take you down. You'll find a shining whirlpool far inside the inland sea, sail over it, and strum that harp to meet her majesty. Please tell the queen I'm happy now, and there's no need to cry. I'm finally reunited with my dear, darling Kai. Perhaps one day we'll meet again, but for now, farewell. You'll be my friend until the end. Yours sincerely, Shell. Oh, jeez. Even in death, she can't stop rhyming. Okay. So what we need to do is, you can see on the world map, there's some peculiar accesses here. Specifically, there's pretty much two of interest. The big one being that we have access to a place we didn't have access to before. But the best way to get there is not... It's easier said than done. Actually, it kind of is. Let us zoom to Honolulu Sea. Because I want to try to get this done now while I'm thinking about it. Whee! And if we sail this way... We're obviously going to have to kill some monsters along the way. To which we'll take them on a trip to Murder Town. The population of their pantaloons deep, dark brown. Okay, now she got me rhyming. Down. Oh shit!
Let the darkness consume you!
And they're toast. And Veronica hits level 8. Again, I don't think that's enough to get anything, but she gets... But don't, for those of you pondering really quickly, like, you're getting levels but not spending the points right away, or just, you don't have a lot of points to spend. As characters level, they naturally start learning abilities, so it's not like, you know, it's the end of the frickin' world or anything. I don't believe this is a repeating world. Yeah, I don't think it's a repeating world.
What's yours is mine!
The power of Sylvando.
Surrender your soul!
Okay. Try saying a little more south, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way. His might be ready, though. We're looking at Guile, isn't it? Well, actually... Oh, I mean, you know what? I think I was actually done over here, other than unlocking what's here in the center. But there's 2 panels remaining on that, so I'd rather wait. But now we're getting to a point... Okay, well, to be fair, these 2 things are probably pretty good. That I don't care about so much. Dodgy character is nice, but overall it's not that useful. So let's just go with the upgraded dodge chance. We'll get the 2 agility bonuses and then be done with this area, but we'll also see what's under the secret panel once it is ready. But we don't have enough points to invest in anything, so meh. It's not gonna take me to the other side, is it? It did! Yay! So let's go over this way. I believe it'll work. I hope it'll work. It's gotta work. I don't want to have to go through it again. Alright. Let's use itemized kill, just because it's gonna run out anyway. Purple eye! Ha! Nice. That replaces the one we had spent earlier. Yeah, you better run. He didn't run at all. Nice. Okay, let's keep moving, and you'll see that little beam of light there. I just want to see what happens. Hopefully it'll do what it shows on the world map it would do. We're not quite there yet. Uh-oh. The one time I wish I had itemized kill. But we're going to focus on King Squid here. Tentacles are rather pointless. Okay. Yeah, goal. And we don't really want to screw around with this guy too much. Ow, ow, ow. We actually need to do a bit of a heal. Yeah, big time. Some more heal.
I'm not done yet.
Come on, steal it.
Yours is mine.
Oh, come on. Speed up our character's turns here. Because clearly we're going to need more healing. Oh no. Oh, nice. Blocked.
Pull your socks up.
Come on. You fool. You fool. There we go. It's almost like fighting another boss, isn't it?
Yoink.
Dear, for the love of God. We know it has... Oh, shoot. We know it has something, too, because it's reporting that it has... We were unable to steal what it had.
Fire.
And then, yeah, this tentacle is playing defensive here. Watch, I'm gonna go through all of this not to be able to get to where I want to go. My God. And he's down. Oh, no, that was a crit. And now we have the other arm to deal with.
Surrender your soul!
Quickly take out that arm. No.
What's yours is mine!
There we go. Oh, that was it? Oh, that was not worth it.
Burn!
But at least he's dead now.
Another one bites the
960
dust.
XP. You can't complain too much about that. I don't think 9 is enough for... No, we need 16 before we can really build up to the next thing. So we'll have to wait for that for sure. But yeah, we leveled up again. Sweet. Let's do this. And as you can see, it's a mild fast travel to get us specifically to a place we haven't been before. Awarded for making port at the many islands scattered throughout the world, Insula Centralis. Now, problem here. I forget where the good shit is. Alright. And we do probably want to avoid the enemies around here. Because they're going to be... Not something we probably can't handle, but they're going to be a little tough. Some mirror stone. A cherry blossom petal. I want to be careful while we're running around. Bunnies. Alright, let's see here. There it is. And we get the last of that. I want to say that's everything. Here. Indeed. So we've collected all that stuff. We will now zoom to the strand. And turn this bad boy in. Can also heal there too, which I kind of want to do. Probably should have saved going for that till after I got a few more side quests, but I'm glad it's done. This island, which I believe it is. Yeah. Alright. That's all we gotta do. Let's turn this bad boy in. We get 4 pep pips. Nice. Pep pips are gonna be things we want to kind of hold on to. I forget where they show up. It's not a key item. It's somebody's holding on to them, which would be bad. Some of this shit needs to go in the item bag. There they are. It immediately peps someone. These are very rare. And they actually have a very particular use that I'm not going to bother with explaining right now. But we'll probably almost never use them for their predestined purpose. I think we're good. He was holding anything stupid, right? Yeah. Alright. Now let's go to Gondolia. And now we're going to continue the story. I'm just one of those people that's like, gotta get it, gotta get it, gotta get it. You know, gotta get it done. Well, it's now available. So we need to head to that light that we saw in the middle area of the sea, of the inner sea. And then you'll understand where we're going. He made it. What is our till next level here? Quite a lot, except for Rab, Serena, and Jade. So they're about to level pretty soon. The others not so much. We're gonna pull right on up here. Or at least try to. So what do we got? Lorelie, Minator. Get the Squid Kid. With your single targetness. Oh, I didn't rest at the place. Whatever. Don't care. We'll be fine. And he's toast.
And stay down.
And Jade gets 13 points. We're going to use that right away, because I'm pretty sure that's enough. Now, heavy damage to undead. That's a group hit. So both of those are pretty good. Wow. Oh, you know what? That costs more to get to, don't it? So let's grab this. Raises her attack damage when with a spear equipped. We also unlock that bad boy over on the right, which is Lightning Thrust, which we're going to be picking up next, because that'll be very useful against slimes. Liquid metal slimes and all metal slimes. It's an improved version of a skill she's already got, pretty much. So, where she had like the Thunder Thrust thing or whatever it was called, and it has a mild chance, that has a higher chance of it striking with the critical, and we, kind of want that. And now we are under the sea. Yoink. A water sedge, which is what we stole from the octopus dude. So the only reason to steal from an octopus dude is if we have the pet power itemized kill available to get the rare drop. No, we don't want to go back to the surface. We came down here for a purpose. For a reason. Ooh. Oh my god. Under the sea. Well, looky here. Well, they're not explaining how our characters are breathing.
Griffins, this place is a veritable paradise under the sea. Just when you think you've seen it all, you find yourself in Mermaid Town.
So we can breathe underwater now? That harp is something else. Well, now we're here, I guess we can find out if that story about the giant pearl is just an old
Indeed.
It's important, but we need to talk to the Queen first. We have to tell her about Michelle.
Indeed, indeed. Alright, so... Now you'll see that there's these stores, but I don't believe... Yeah, we can't get anything at these stores yet. So, not gonna bother with it right now. Well, you know what, let me check the item shop. There's a mermaid running it. Yeah, okay, the only cool thing that's here is... really, not much. Not much that we need, anyway. So, no, we're good. Oh, look at that jump. I want to say there's something around here. There. Okay, and I believe... Yoink! Another delicious mini medal. Let's head in here and get a move on, shall we? Oh, that's a priest. So we need to be taken up there since we can't, you know, swim apparently like that.
I welcome you to Nautica, the land beneath the waves. What brings you, Prince of Dundrasil, down to these coral caves?
Hello, nurse. And oh god, they keep rhyming.
How do you know he's the Prince of Dundrasil?
I have a second sight that touches every quarter, by which I keep abreast of all the news above the water. Of doomed love between men and mermaids let us later speak. First, allow me to present the item that you seek.
I'm gonna whip that on out.
Behold the shining sphere of green, the orb you humans need. The treasures of the world above are marvelous indeed. Consider this my thanks for what you did for dear Michelle. Pray take it kindly, travelers, and may it serve you well.
Give us the cards, the cards!
I witnessed the whole sorry tale. It always breaks my heart. The tragedy of man and mermaid doomed to live apart. But while the mermaid's burden holds, such romances are blighted, and love between man and sea maiden fizzles unrequited. For years now I have sought a way to remedy this curse. Alas, my every effort ends in failure or worse.
Fair enough.
You humans cannot help but seem a fragile kind to we, who live 500 years and more down here beneath the sea. But though the flame of human life burns short, it burns so bright. You never cease to struggle. No, you push, you strive, you fight. And so your kind admire our kind, but we admire in turn. It is the world tree's will that from each other we should learn.
The world tree's like Wikipedia.
It was the world tree's will that brought Michelle and Kai together. I pray that in their next lives they may stay that way forever. So too was it the world tree's will that brought you here today. But now, dear luminary, you must be upon your way. So set sail on the tide of time that flows ceaselessly on. And if Yggdrasil wills it, we shall meet again anon.
The rhyming.
Remember, though the paths we walk are filled with twists and turns, all roads lead from the tree of life, and to the tree return.
All right. So we are done with that. Let's drop down. Because we're not quite done around this area yet. So it's with humans around 50 years ago when their ship sailed overhead. I'd watched them from far below. There was a certain trading ship which brought me much joy, for its crew was a most delightful little boy. His tiny fingers tickled on a lyre silver strings, and every day from dawn to dusk, the darling boy would sing. The song he sang was nothing like the dirges of our nation. Those merry medleys moved me to a state of exaltation. After a few short years, I heard his voice no more. Perhaps he left to the crew, and now he sings ashore. His songs ashore. Oh, how I wish to hear once more those heavenly refrains. Could you find him, friend? I beg the boy to sing again. Yes, because I really want that that item. Thank you. Okay, so we need to go to Gondolia and find this dude who used to sing, apparently, which isn't that hard to do. And there should be, I think, one other one. Thought there was. Guess not right now. Okay, let's go ahead also as well. So let's go. You know, while we're out and about, let's go to Honolulu real quick. Because I know we're almost out of time, guys, so I just want to knock these two things out. Because now that we've kind of finished all the main story stuff, side quests will open up all over, you know, Honolulu, and as you can see in Nautica where we were. So let us go and take care of that while we're here. Because we could use the last few minutes of this episode to turn these both in. That way we don't have to worry about them later. Time before the rest of the guys realize I'm a... Whoa, it's you. Sorry, friend, but I'm kind of busy right now. I don't have time to chew the fat. Wait. Travel all over, right? Maybe you can help. It's out of the blue, but can you track something down for me? I'll make it worth your while. I swear. Mahalo, mahalo, friend. Thank you so much. All right, I'll cut to the chase. I need you to get my lucky lady back. She's a wooden figure in the shape of the goddess Lana. I take her with me every time I go fishing, but she's missing. I must have lost her on my last trip. I definitely had her when I sailed up to that uninhabited island way off to the north of here. Guess maybe I dropped her there or something, which means you gotta sail up and get it back. Oh, and don't tell the rest of the guys, alright? So we get this one. Not a big deal. Let's go to the Honolulu Sea. And we're gonna put up or use a holy water or something to prevent fights. We'll put something up to prevent fights, the hard fights, or the easy fights rather. Somebody has it too. Okay, no, I guess not. I know somebody's carrying holy water. Not gonna be Rab, or it's in our item bag. Maybe I don't have one, darn. That kind of blows. Magic files. I could have sworn we had a spell. It's not. Alright, well screw it. Let's just do it anyway. So we need to go to the Orientalist Island, or whatever it's called, which is just up here. And then the other side quest is actually relatively simple. We don't have to do much for it. This one being what we have to do the most. And my whole theory on this one is to just power through every battle, just because we're running out of time. Doesn't matter what the enemy is, they get a good harsh beating. Of course. And he's down. Serena's not gonna have enough to spend on anything, I think, for her, so no. Keep moving. We're probably gonna get at least in one or two more battles. There's the island there. Oh, so close. Alright, you sea slimes. Time to die. One left. And Rab levels, which for him is probably enough. What are we working on? Zing stick. So he has Zing already, but if we want to unlock this, we need to get this, so we'll do it. It's more of a guarantee over regular Zing, so, and that's really good. So we're gonna want that for sure. Nice. Let's keep moving because we're running really close out of time. Just to knock out 2 side quests. I know, guys. I do it for you. So that way when we start the next part of the adventure here, you guys don't have to, in a sense, sit through all this bullshit of me traveling around the world. It'll already be done. And I know some of you don't, some of my viewers openly say, we don't watch all the way through. Especially when we know you're doing little side quest thingies at the end. We just really want to see the story and what I have to say about it. Alright, so now let's zoom to Gondolia. Oh, there's something we need to do as well, but we'll do Gondolia first. Because I forgot, I don't think I've done it yet. And before we head to the new area that we've yet to explore, we'll do this. So we need to head all the way this way. Up we go, over we go. But when I was a boy, I had a voice like an angel. Il Piccolo Angelo, they called me. The capitano of the biggest ship in Gondolia. He take me aboard to sing for the sailors. I travel everywhere. It's so much fun, molto divertente. The sea creatures come to hear me sing. One time I even saw the face of Serenetta. The Serenetta. A real-life mermaid. If you don't believe me, go ask her for yourself. And we tell them about what we need to do. Alright. And we're going to learn his song here. And he teaches us the song. And we're good. Let's now zoom really quick to, because I don't want to forget to do this, Octagonia really quick. And then we're going to turn everything in. There's something in Octagonia I wanted to do. Giggity-goo. Giggity-goo, alright. Because we need to collect them all. And when I was here, I just zoned out and didn't think to do it. I believe it was here. Maybe I did do it. See, now I don't remember. But we're gonna check anyway. Yes, the Puff Puff Nook. Puff Puff. Puff 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 Puffy Puff. Puff 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 Diddly Puff. Oh, she got a little gangster there at the end of that Puff Puff. Alright, so we did our Puff Puff. I guess we do? I don't remember if we did the Puff Puff here. So I'm not, anyway, let's move on. Let's go to Honolulu. Turn in the statue to the sailor there. And we'll go to Nautica and turn that in. See, we're just going to go a little hair longer than we normally like to. Which is fine, I've done that a couple of times. Against my better judgment. I'm getting stuck. Alright, running. Alright, so this is turned in. And we get the Warlock, which is an accessory. Alright. It'll do, is really the answer. Just so because you might be wondering. A clairvoyant card imbued, and it raises magical might and magical mending. Only by a little bit, though. It's not as much as you would think. But it is something that's there. It is probably better than the stalking at this point. So, we'll put it... Yeah, we'll put it there for now. On Serena. And before we finish, we need to go to Nautica. And let's go turn this in. Running. Alright, we sing the song. And we get Graco's Trident. And I believe it's an upgrade for Jade. Yeah, so it's an upgrade for Jade, so we'll give it to her for now. Alright, so we're pretty much, I'd say, all kind of caught up. Now, we're not fully done yet. We got some more stuff we got to do, but for the most part, we're relatively there. So, yeah. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. You can check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JacktarStudios for more live gaming action. And when we come back, we will be exploring a whole new part of a continent. And there's going to be a lot of cool things on it for us to do. Not just story-wise, but just in general. We're also going to probably be able to complete another one of the requests for the Crossbow Kid. And I think, to be fair, we're almost caught up on all of it, except for the Mirkwood one, because we don't have the means to get to the one that's hard to reach. So, yeah, we're mostly, I would say, mostly there. And we're also going to get access to some interesting locations that are going to keep us quite busy, strangely enough. Strangely enough indeed. And we're going to get all of that done, and hopefully more. So anyway, again, thank you guys for stopping by, and we will see you guys next time.